Welcome to elementalenglish.com. Today's lesson is part 6 in the series on pronouncing verb contractions in English. Must have becomes must've. The verb must is used with have and the past participle of a main verb to express something that the speaker believes absolutely happened in the past. To form a sentence with must to talk about a past certainty, you say must, then have, and the past participle of a main verb. For example, I must have left my phone at the movie theater. I can't find it anywhere. Here, the last place the speaker saw her phone was at the movie theater. And since she can't find it anywhere else, she concludes that the only possible option left is that the phone is still at the movie theater. Notice that I said must have instead of must have. As the previous lessons on contracted verbs have already shown you, the music of English comes from the way native English speakers stress their content words, meaning they say them longer, louder, and higher in pitch, as well as de-stress their function words, meaning they say them quicker and more relaxed. Function words in English are those that form the grammar and structure of a sentence and do not carry much content. These include auxiliary verbs, which accompany a main verb and add some grammatical meaning to the sentence. Because have is an auxiliary verb, we tend to de-stress it and contract it, then attach it to the verb preceding it. So, to contract have, simply delete the first consonant sound, de-stress and relax the vowel sound, so a becomes a, and connect it to the verb before it. So have becomes of. Must have becomes must have. Did you hear how much more relaxed the vowel sound in have is? Must have. Remember that because have now begins with a vowel sound, you should connect your speech and pronounce the t in must at the beginning of, tuv, must have. The vowel sound. To produce the vowel sound in must, remember to keep your lips in a relaxed position and open your mouth just a little bit. Must have. Now let's put it all together and practice. Listen and repeat. He must have thought you didn't like him if he didn't ask you out. He must have thought you didn't like him if he didn't ask you out. That conversation must have upset her. She hasn't left her office all day. That conversation must have upset her. She hasn't left her office all day. They must have forgotten that we were going to meet today. Notice that I said gonna instead of going to. They must have forgotten that we were going to meet today. The dog must have eaten the food on the table because it's gone. The dog must have eaten the food on the table because it's gone. Don't forget to subscribe to the Elemental English podcast on iTunes, and please leave us a review. And if this lesson was helpful to you, feel free to share it with friends and family on Facebook and Twitter.